not coming with us? Again? No, I don't feel like it. But Alice looked great to hang out with. Yesterday we went window shopping, then we went to a cafe, and then we had ice cream in the park. Sounds fun. It was. Anna is a really interesting person. You should give her a chance. I want us all to be friends. Please come along? No, I'll pass. Sorry. A moment later, Anna came in without knocking. She never knocked anymore. Ready, Grace? Yes, in a minute. Grace heaved a sigh. Are you sure you don't want to go? Hell, sure as fucking hell I am. Go have fun without me. Okay then, some other time. He kissed. Have fun. We will. Bye. Grace and Anna became friends. Good friends. Very soon after they first met. I was against it, but I found it hard to complain seeing Grace so happy. We spent quite a lot of time together. Whenever I said anything about this, Grace would tease me. She'd say I was jealous. But she would also invite me to come with. I always declined. I eventually got used to it, and things were quiet for a while. Once at the store, I was applying discounts during work hours. It would have been done before we opened up, but someone had been slacking off. I won't point fingers. It was Dawn, the old guy. So I was the one stuck wondering what kind of dog food the -20 should go on or something like that. The lists they gave us were always terrible, so full of correction you could barely read them. I was about to choose at random where to apply the discount stickers. Someone put a hand on my shoulder. Oh, Anna. There was a tightness in my chest, but it passed within seconds. As I said, I'm used to it. It didn't scare me anymore. Hi. Hi, Jack. Alright, thanks. A random question. Do you like big dogs or small dogs? Big dogs, I guess. I see. I bent down and placed the sticker reducing the price for the dog food that had one of those Wiener dogs in the packaging. Grace is in the break room, by the way. I know, I was just there. But I wanted to see you. Yeah. Why? Haven't seen you at all for the past week, you know. Didn't you notice? I guess. I was going to work a lot and you must have been busy here too. Yeah, busy. You should meet more often. All these years apart, we must have a lot of stories to tell, huh? Maybe. Jack, you mentioned dogs, right? Right. Was that because of Buddy? Who's Buddy? So you really don't remember anything? Nope. I don't remember this Buddy, and I don't remember knowing you either. Of course now I do know about Buddy. Don't remember his breed or how old he was or anything other than his name really, but I do know of him. A certain picture book told me. That's really too bad. They will all come back to you, I'm sure. Who knows? Buddy was a really sweet dog. I liked him a lot. I shrugged. And he loved you. But then again, the dog loved everyone. He was so trusting. Trusting? I'm sure he was. Are you really fine with not knowing about so much of your life, Jack? Yeah, I am. I'm used to it by now. I think it would feel weird if I could remember actually. I suppose it's easier, in a way. There's some things best forgotten after all, aren't there? Yeah. Yeah. Of course there are. And I wish some of those things would have had the decency to stay forgotten. Why mention it now, for? Oh, no reason. I was just a little curious. I didn't believe her. A single bit. Sensed that there was something in particular she wanted me to remember. I do know what it is now. I still don't know why she wants me to remember what she did. It's some Sick form of love, or does she want to finish the job? Is it both? I don't know. I really don't. Mind is as much of a mystery to me now as it ever was. Interlude. Anna in Wonderland. Dear diary, I found him. Oh, that is Anna, alright. Tablet. Game is taking a little bit longer than I thought it would. How long? 1 minute, 1 hour, 14 minutes. Jesus Christ. This is about 2 hours long, so it should be really close. Huh. In Ivy, I found him. It was beautiful. It was like fate. It was fate. As soon as I came to the city, I caught a scent in the air. Little, but mostly I smelled homeless people and gasoline. Why did you go all the way out here, Jack? We love nature, the smell of pines where we grew up. I was ready to spend weeks looking for you, Jack. Or months, years if I had to. Even got a job in the hospital here, then the staff said it was easy. But there you were, the first store I went to. Didn't even go in to look for you. Fate. You were a little strange. Surely you recognized me. Haven't changed that much, have I? I mean, it's been a while and I have tried to make myself pretty for you in every way I can think of. But you knew it was me, right? You knew it was you. You haven't forgotten me. Are you pretending? Playing a game? Yes, that must be it. Well, I'd love to wait and see what you're doing. Dear, but I've been playing Impatient Girl for far too long. Dear Diary, Friday, Jack Friday. I knew he'd change his name to that, but it's just so funny, isn't it? I have to change it back, Jack, from when we're married. I want a real one to follow my first name. Jack Friday. Made me giggle when I saw it in your employee records, darling. I just had a peek, nothing more. Just to see where you live. I wanted to follow you home at first, but then I thought, hey, wouldn't it be insane and romantic if the next time I saw you, we lived right next to each other? I know you're playing a little game of you don't know me anymore, but that's not too much, is it, young neighbors? You won't be angry, right? Even if it makes you angry. I have to at least to do this, right? I can't wait anymore. I'm tired of being by myself. And it is long already. I've prepared for you so much. Maybe you won't be mad. Please don't be mad, please. P.S. Not a thing, darling. Street where I live, isn't it in a terrible part of town? And down and cheap and even dangerous? I haven't been here for long, but I think that's right. If it's part of your game too, and working in a store, that must be it as well. Someone like you should never work there. Instead, you should be a... Gosh, I can't even imagine what. And isn't that perfect? I don't want you working anywhere. I want you all for me. Dear Naomi, the street is worse than I thought. God, the smell. Do you really know what you're doing, Jack? No, I shouldn't doubt you, I know. The rent is cheap, at least. Very cheap. But more important than that or anything else, there was a vacancy right next to your apartment. Can't wait to move in. We'll be neighbors. I'll see so much of it. I'll see so much of you, it will make me drunk. Dear Naomi, what a beautiful dump. I said this to the landlord when I bought my things here. The fellow was complaining. He said I should have checked out the apartment before I rented it. He's an idiot. There could be a swarm of rats or roaches living in the apartment, or crack addicts for that matter, and I wouldn't give it down. But still, I can't keep it dirty forever. I have to practice my homemaking skills. Time to make this dump a home. Dear Diary, just back from a quick jog, gotta stay in shape, and the brownies are just about done. I know, should've kept an eye on them. But I've been doing this for long enough, you know. Brownies are perfect. Not burned, not raw, just right. I hope he likes them. Jack, I don't know if I can go on. Where is this girl? I'm the one for you, the only one for you, and yet you. know this is part of your plan, but you didn't have to do it this way. Why are you being so cruel? I have work now. I don't care. I'll go sleep. Yeah, my voice is really letting out here. I have nothing to drink next to me either, so that's not good. Yeah, Naomi, quite all the bad feelings out. Things don't seem nearly as bad now. Jack is testing me, so I have to show him I have what it takes. There's nothing at all. I can do this. Yeah, Naomi, I met her today. Grace! I hope she doesn't get in the way. She's a sweet girl, but she's clumsy. She dropped her plate, my plate too, of cookies, and then there were cookies and broken pieces of porcelain everywhere. But the clumsy trick is I got myself in a shot when I tried to pick it up. Jack came in just as I got cut. Must have sensed I was hurt. There was a lot of blood for a wound so small. Blood reminded me of that time. It always does. Showed it to Jack. Looked like he was going to vomit. Acting, Jack. I love you. Why would she think it was acting? Should he be able to see blood or something? I'm not sure. Dear Naomi, I'm better at playing along with Jack's little game. See him a lot more now, everywhere I go. Nearly half this time and even trying to make our paths cross. Wait. I'm also seeing Grace a lot more. He's always asking me to go somewhere before the chat, and he's always coming over to my apartment without Jack. He's become a real brother, honestly. But I act nice. I've heard brother, they're like a real brother. Goddamn brother. Like she's a real brother now, let's go. She's not a sister, she's a brother. That girl tells me things about Jack after all. Oh, of course, she doesn't know anything about him that I don't. That's because she doesn't really know Jack. But now I know that what he's pretending to be like. Told Grace that he has amnesia. A little unoriginal, Jack, don't you think? Okay, fool, she believes you. That dumb little. Dear Naomi, I'm troubled. I'm starting to think that Jack is not pretending. What if he really has forgotten all about me? No, I can't have that. I need a sign, Jack. One little sign. But I know you remember. One sign. Anything is fine. Dear Diary, Jack doesn't remember me. I'm pretty sure of it now. He doesn't remember anything. Darn. That's a good thing. He hasn't been acting cold on purpose. I'll give his memory a little shock. That will be that. Good as new. But this also means that he's serious about that Grace girl. We can't have that no. Starting to see her true colors. He's a filthy seductress, alright? She's also an idiot. She invited me for dinner tomorrow at her apartment. Their apartment, her and Jack's apartment. The apartment they are sharing together, without me. August 16th. Terrible day. Really awkward. Anna was hovering around me all day. I swear she was here for more than 2 shifts. How the hell does that work? I can't write it all. I was thinking that, how the hell, yeah. Oh my god, what is happening to our man here? It's only gone now and it's after midnight. Guess I should mark this as the 17th and not the 16th, or who cares? Now I have to write in the dark, but that's fine. And so I don't see it being a problem. So not long after. Did I write about how Anna came to see me at the store that one time? Yeah, I did. Not long after that, Grace went out for dinner. Would have told me before asking Anna. Not that I would have said no. Didn't have an excuse to say no. But I mean, she only told me about the dinner a few hours before it. Yes, I was preparing for a really relaxed evening and all of a sudden Grace says we should start making dinner and oh no, I forgot to tell you, Jack. Shouldn't be so bitter and childish, people forget it happens. She didn't mean anything bad by it. Still rubbed me the wrong way though. Anna was going to invade my home and be there for hours. I'm pretty sure I haven't right to be angry about that. No, I'm sure I should have sent her packing the first time I saw her. That when she moved in next to us a million times after that. I should have. The fault is mine. So yeah, dinner. The food tastes amazing, Jack. Thanks. Barely made anything. Chapter 4, goodbye. That's not true, is it? You're in the charge of the rice. Yeah, the rice. It ended up mushy. Nothing, it's delicious. And I ate it like it was the tastiest thing in the world. An idea popped into my mind. I bore her, she might leave early. Thanks. But the chicken is much better. It's incredible how you could make anything decent in the oven we have, Grace. Oh, don't talk about the oven, Jack. It's embarrassing. I bet you've never seen a greasy oven, Anna. Swear to God. I tried to clean it, but nothing works. I don't know what the previous owners did to make it that dirty. That's not even the biggest problem, is it, you said? Yes? The light in the oven barely works. Don't get me started on the heating. It's so sketchy. Yeah, all of that. You still manage to make something this good. You say, Anna? It's tasty. Reminds me of home. Right remembering what home was like, Jack? I swallowed, choked, and coughed. But what's with that all of a sudden? Anna smiled and went on eating. I was just wondering. No, I have not tried to remember what home was like. I don't see why I'd have to. I am fine without it. Alright. It's a shame, though. Tough. Jack? Yeah? What is it, Grace? I'm with Anna on this one. You are? Yes? Even after you said you're fine with me deciding what goes on in my head? I'm trying to think of what's best for you. That's fine. You can't spend your life running away from the past. Face it now. Be a man. Not healthy to lock so much of yourself away. It can't be. You have to agree, Jack. I didn't reply. I was eviscerating a chicken drumstick. Anna, didn't tell you this. Oops. But at night, at least once a week, Jack. That's enough! Banged my fist on the table, then was immediately ashamed that I lost my temper. I couldn't back down. This has got to do with me, and me only. Stay the hell out of it. Both of you. Do you understand? Why are you so... it's not good. I've gotten this angry before. Needed to be alone. Walked off to another room, but that didn't help. But still heard their murmurs, their whispering. They were talking about me. Dressed in a hurry. Huh? Are you going out, Jack? I nodded. Have fun. Wait, don't go. I'm sorry you keep insisting so much. You know I'm trying to help, right? Then please don't be mad. Couldn't stop being angry. You're stronger than me. Can you do just one thing for me? Just so I know I did all I could? Do what? Can you say you're fine with... But please say that you don't want to remember. Can you do that for me? Of course. I hesitated longer than I thought I would. Suddenly struck me I was being childish as hell. But in the end, my anger and my stubbornness went over. I don't want to remember. There. Are you happy now? I wanted the things to stay as they were. That's all I ever wanted, for nothing to change. Because for once, I was happy. Well, I'm sorry. You should be. I walked out. By the time I came back, Grace was gone. August 17th. Came back hours later, with a little drinking and a lot of pointless wandering. The apartment was empty, her things were gone. But I only realized it after I read the letter. The letter was on the table next to a half-finished dinner. There was a key next to the letter too, her key to the apartment. I remember the letter word for word, so why don't I write it down here? Wouldn't that be fun? Jack, it said, I can't stay with you anymore. You're only going to make yourself more miserable, and I can't help you, and I can watch you do this to yourself. I pray there's someone who can help you like I couldn't, and I hope you'll be happy. Goodbye. Grace didn't need to sign the message. I would have recognized those neat letters anywhere. I'd seen that some handwriting during our brief year together on dozens, if not hundreds of little notes. Shift schedules, reminded to buy snacks or milk, things like that. There are in fact at least half a dozen of the yellow postage used still around the apartment. Seeing them hurt. There were a lot of other things Grace hadn't taken with her too. Socks, pants, the undershirts, a scarf, one pair of shoes. Sweater she really liked too. She would have worn the sweater while napping in the evening. It's all evidence of how much of a hurry she'd been to get away from me. Now I know better. Morning, everyone. Patients all greet her. I do too. Well. I'm happy to see you finally stop being Mr. Grumpy. Well, you know. Do you feel better? The leg still hurt? I'm a little better, I guess. At peace. That's great. You'll be up on your feet in no time, I'm sure. Need to come back home. I laugh like hell. Anna probably doesn't see what's so funny. She smiles vacantly. Guess she'd less love me in her own way. Doesn't matter though. Remembering the pain she caused me has given me conviction. My heart is set on killing her. August 18th. My health is vastly improving. Doctor's words, those. And I feel it. I don't wake up at night so much anymore choking on pain. I don't get so angry anymore that I have to chew my own fingers so I don't end up shouting. I really am at peace. I know what to do. And I know I have to do it. I feel like I don't have a choice in the matter. I'm a train going down a set of tracks at a few hundred miles per hour. No turns, no brakes. Whatever happens, will happen. Strangely calming. For now, I'll keep on riding. I know a good point to stop. After Grace left, I spent that first night alone on the kitchen floor. It was when my legs happened to give in under me, after hours of walking back and forth in the apartment. I'd paced around like a caged animal, looking under pillows and carpets and poking my head in closets. I don't know why. Maybe I thought I'd find her there. I woke up in the afternoon, blanket over me. I thought that Grace had done it. Did she come back? She hadn't. Guess it must have been Anna. Didn't go to work, I didn't eat. I don't remember drinking any water, but I must have. I must have slept a lot too. Turned out I needed Grace more than I thought I did. Certainly more than she needed me. I was all alone that day, at night, and the day after too, right up until the evening. That's when she made her move. The windows were closed, and the blinds were drawn. Must have been stuffy and hot in the apartment. I lay on the couch, shivering. I held to my chest, the sweater Grace had left. I was about to slip into uncomfortable sleep when the front door opened. My heart skipped a beat. Before the sight of the person coming in disappointed me. Hello? Jack? I stared at her. What's wrong? Stare. She tried to get me to talk, but I was not in a talking mood. Eventually she found the letter still on the table, pretended to find it. Oh, Jack. Oh, darling. Go away.
You're hurt, I know. She's terrible, isn't she? I've hurt you so badly.
She is. The sweater was soft against my skin. Smelled of her.
I know, she's awful. Let me help.
Brought her hand to my face. Turned my head away.
I'm the one who can make you happy, you know? You won't have to remember that girl ever again. You don't want to. I promise.
The hand found my cheek. It had only been 2 days since I'd last seen Grace. Last touched her. But it was like I already forgotten a person's warmth. I raised my hand to bat hers away. I found that I couldn't do it. Instead, I put my hand on hers. It was close to tears. There were so many emotions in me that confused and overwhelmed me. But Anna was here, and she was whispering that she'd never leave. We made love there, on the couch. Afterwards, I used the sweater to wipe the sweat off of me. Anna lay next to me, soft and warm, both her arms wrapped around one of mine. In the morning, after the long night, Anna looked at me and asked me a question.
I'm tired, and you?
Uh-huh.
I won't go to work today. I'll call in sick. What about you?
I don't know. I won't go to work. And for at all about work, it was so irrelevant.
That's a good idea. Hey, go into my apartment. I want to have a nice hot shower. Come with?
Sure, yes. My apartment had the perfectly working shower, of course, but didn't want to be by myself. I was scared. After I had a shower at her place, Anna told me I could stay there a while. Until you feel better, she told me. What do you say? I said yes. That's how it went. Don't feel shame for what I did. I know I should, but I don't. Problem is, I don't really feel like I did any of that. It's more like I was watching myself do those things, watching myself get tricked and cheat on Grace, live with that woman who's caused so much misery to so many people. I know I should be ashamed. It's a disgusting thing I did. I can't take it back. I let myself be made into an animal. But 1 whole month is something like I'd like to forget and to never remember. So I won't write about it, about anything more. I've written enough. I'm done. This journal has helped me a lot, but I don't need it anymore. This is then. It's goodbye. So, goodbye. JF. Jack Friday. Final chapter, I guess. Or is it where we're gonna get fucked? I woke up and found the room dark. Incredibly dark. Didn't matter if my eyes were open or closed, the image didn't change. Something wasn't right. The air smelled different. Grace made a soft moaning sound in her sleep. She lay next to me. I reached down to make absolutely sure she was here.
Jack.
To hear her voice instead was like finding a snake in my bed. I almost fell over a nightstand.
Are you okay? A dream?
Stay out. She touched me, skin against skin. I remembered where I was, why I was here.
Anna?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Good.
Settled back into my side of the bed. Anna ruffled my hair.
You startled me.
I didn't mean to.
It's okay. I know you wouldn't do that. Because you love me. Dear diary, I've been worth it. All the years of waiting and hoping have been so worth it. Never expected it to go as far as it did. Now I feel so silly I was worried. Raised the horse out of the picture. It was easy. She's so scared of everything. Jack is all mine. Expected he would struggle a lot more. I'm proud of him. Even in the terrible state he's in, no memories of us at all. Knew in his heart he should pick me over her. You're so cute, Jack. The way you're absolutely helpless without me. I Maybe a little more. I can do that. No hurry. There's no rush. Reach a happy ending.
I paced around Anna's bedroom. Step, 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 step. Turn. Step, 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 step. Turn. It wasn't a very large room. About the same size as mine, and step, step, step. Turn. It was dark. Curtains were torn. But it would have been dark without them too. The alarm clock's neon screen digits hovering in the dark showed that it was 5:10 a.m. and that it was Monday. Step, step, step. Anna's bed sheets rustled. She mumbled something and sat up.
Jack, why are you?
Took in a deep breath. Helped me keep my voice from shaking his hands. It's nothing. Go back to sleep.
What is it? Something is wrong, isn't it? Tell me. I'll make it go away.
No, please. It's stupid.
Tell me.
Got closer to the bed, banged my shin on its side and sighed. It's Monday. I glanced over my shoulder at the alarm clock.
Yep, it is. So?
I have work. When Grace, when I came back to the empty apartment this early Friday morning. I had missed work on Friday. I must be on thin ice already. I didn't even call in.
And? Just don't go.
But if I don't go today, they'll fire me for sure.
So?
What do you mean, so? This is serious.
Don't be upset. Here.
Anna got up lazily and kissed me, held me. I stood there a few moments in silence.
There. Doesn't it all seem better now?
But I still...
Uh-huh. No, sweetie. You stay in today.
She pressed herself hard against me. Felt the softness, the heat of her body. Could hardly feel anything else.
You don't want to go to work, do you?
I don't. But I mean, I have to.
You don't have to. You'll be fine. The world won't end.
Trying to complain again, she pressed a finger to my lips.
You know what? An idea just came to me. You move out of that awful apartment and come live with me instead. You won't have to work in that awful store anymore either. That sounds nice, doesn't it?
It sounded so good. Anna understood me so well, but I wasn't sure of myself. I asked if it really was fine for me to stay here for good.
Of course. Don't want you anywhere else.
Dear
Navi, oh my god, oh goodness, how is this going so well? It never worked so well before. Not with the patients I tried it on, even though they were terminal. Even though they had no one to visit them. All of them kept being themselves right up to the end. With Jack, I can do anything. He's like clay. I could change him into anyone, anything I want. How awful. Is it lucky that it's me doing this? Could you imagine someone else with this kind of responsibility? No, what am I saying? Nobody else could make him so willing to change. Me. Only me. He's only like this because he loves me so much. He always loved me, even when he didn't realize it. And he'll always love me, and I'll always love him, and we'll be together forever. Forever. I'm so happy I could scream. I know I'm only teasing him a little, but that's okay. We have all the time in the world. Unlike those other boys, he's not about to expire.
Days went by, maybe a week.
Jack. Come on, Jack.
I laugh.
Don't let go of me, I can go to work, you know.
Then don't go. Stay here.
Hey, one of us has to go. We need it to live.
I need you to live.
That's very sweet, but I still have to go.
I won't budge. You run your fingers through my hair. I like that.
You can off me now. I promise I'll have a special prize for you when I come back.
Really?
Really, I promise.
Okay. We're just like a dog at this point. I forced myself to let her go. After she went away, I lay back down on the bed. I waited for her to come back. I did nothing else. Anna's surprise was a big plastic bag. It was swollen full of something. I looked at her, then at it, then at her again, and frowned.
You'll see. Come, we need to go somewhere.
Go outside?
Yes. Isn't that exciting?
I looked away.
What? You don't want to?
I held a bed pillow in front of me. It was meant to act as a barrier.
Oh, you big scaredy cat. Come on.
She took my arm and pulled. I wouldn't go. Her grip was strong. Maybe I'd gotten weak, but I stayed in place.
Oh. You really don't want to go?
That's... How come we can just stay here?
Oh, sweetie. You don't want the apartment to burn down?
She made me dress in outside clothes. They were rugged and cold. The outside was even more rugged and cold. The street was wet, must have rained. The people there were giving me looks. They were looking at me like I was trash. Why? What had I done to them? What had I ever done to anyone?
Oh, hey. Ease up a little. You hurt my hand.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Really don't feel like it. We can go back home right now.
Really?
Yeah. I know you can do this. Will you do it? For me?
Yeah, okay.
Wait. Thank you, Jack. So good to me.
We walked for over 15 minutes. My feet hurt and my legs made clicking sounds. And really walked in over a week. I didn't complain.
You're almost there. You know where we are?
Shook my head. Anna had led me somewhere I'd never been. Each street we passed was dirtier and greyer and more abandoned than the last. And the people looked at us all the more meanly. Thought they were going to hurt us. But Anna wasn't afraid, so I did my best to be brave too. Whatever she had in the plastic bag, it wasn't heavy. The bag was so full, it was almost the shape of a big ball. But it still swung so lightly.
What do you think is in there?
Anna had noticed me looking. I don't know.
Wanna guess?
I didn't. I told her I didn't. But I couldn't think of anything.
Oh well, you'll see soon enough.
Our destination. So 5 minutes later was an empty street. A whole street, blocks and blocks of it completely abandoned. The pavement was cracked. Buildings that still stood were hollow, and everything was overgrown with weeds. It was more a jungle than a city street. It was ugly. I hated to even look at it.
And it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll show you the best spot here. It's my favorite. There will be a secret, okay? You can tell anyone else.
Okay. We passed through a tunnel-like opening set in a tall white building. Beyond it was a field of brown-yellow grass. Came up to my chest. Surrounding the grass were the sides of a large apartment building. This used to be its courtyard. The building was a mottled, ugly grey. It was likely been a prettier color before it burned down. It had so many windows, none of which had glass in them. They gaped down at us, empty and dark. Anna's spot was a square patch of concrete in the middle of the overgrown courtyard. Once there, Anna handed me something from the plastic bag. It was a small gas canister, a box of matches. Then she emptied the rest of the bag out on the concrete. When I saw the contents, my chest tightened and started to hurt. This. Anna, this is. On the ground were a few post-it notes, a pair of shoes, but mostly clothes. I had seen them before. That belonged to someone I knew. Who? Someone I'd known an eternity ago. Too long ago to remember. I knew these things were important.
You know what this is?
Yes. I shouldn't.
It's fine if you still recognize them. Completely fine.
You're not mad?
I'm not mad. Give me that.
And I grabbed the gas canister from my hands. She put the gas out onto the clothes and shoes and posted notes down the last drop. Then she tossed the canister aside and stepped away. The canister made a tiny, empty sound as it hit the concrete. Thunk, thunk. After that, there was silence. Anna, should I?
Do you think you should do?
Are you really not mad?
So what do you think I need to do, Jack? Do it quick. It's going dark. Then they didn't bring a flashlight.
So I did what I thought I needed to do. I lit a match. It took me 3 tries to get it right because of my clumsy fingers. Rattling the little fire with my hands, I brought it over her things. They were wet and stank of gasoline. I held the lit match above them.
Hey, are you hesitating? Don't you want to do this?
I don't know. I needed to do what Anna wanted me to do, but the thought of doing it made me want to lie down and cry. I couldn't explain why those things were so dear to me. They just were. Flame had almost reached my fingers. Anna, I don't think. Do it! Dropped the match. The little fire touched gasoline and bloomed. The sun heat made me step back. Those things, the shoes and clothes and little yellow notes were already crackling and turning into charcoal. Anna stood by me. I waited for her to scold me, but she didn't. Put her hand in mine, our fingers interlocked.
You did well.
I did?
Yes. When I came down to it, you did what you should. I'm proud of you.
The warmth filled my chest. I worried for the scattered pieces of nothing on the ground faded away. I was with the love of my life, and she loved me and was proud of me. How could I care about some? Couldn't even remember what it had been anymore. Old clothes? Whatever. Anna giggled. Made me so glad to see Anna happy. Pulled her closer. The good minute of laughing, she sighed as she spent and looked up at me.
Wasn't that fun?
Yup. Things on the ground had already gone out. They were black and unrecognizable.
Let's go back home.
Okay, Anna.
You're so happy, aren't you? And why wouldn't you be? I'm happy too. The happiest I've ever been.
Me too. Happiest I've ever been.
Really?
Yup.
Thank you, Jack. Means the world to me.
We went away, hand in hand. But before we walked out into the grass again, I looked back one last time at the things I had burned. Something moved the edge of my vision up in one of the glassless windows. I looked again, but it was gone. This place is dangerous.
Hmm?
Are there people here?
You know what? There just might be. Bad people. Should get home as soon as we can.
Yes. Home, where it's safe.